Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in once again. My name is Naz. It's just me for today, no Jake. We're watching The Reaction Haven, and today I'm actually coming to you from the past. Today's actually August 21st. I was able to get invited to a special early screening for Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. Of course, it's the sequel to Beetlejuice, which came out in the 80s, which had Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder. I first watched the movie when I was about like 10, and I had to rewatch it again here just to prepare myself for this special screening. And I gotta tell you, I did not like that first movie at all. I might be in the minority here, but I watched it, and first thing I noticed was Beetlejuice, who is the main character, was in about 10 minutes of the entire feature, even though the feature was named after him. He had only about 10 minutes in there, which I found strange, and the story was kind of all over the place, and I didn't really enjoy it. I thought it was poorly written, and they had some really cool like elements in there, but I thought it was just, like I said, just all over the place. Now coming into the sequel, I've seen only the trailers that have been shown in the movie theaters. That's it. Of course, Michael Keaton's back, and there's some new characters as well. So I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do here in terms of the story, because like I said, I have kind of low expectations for this feature because of how much I did not enjoy the first one. So I'm gonna come in with an open mind, and I can't wait to see how this feature goes. And special thank you to Cinemark for this early screening. Really appreciate it. And I'll let you guys know how it goes. Here we go. Alright guys, just got out of seeing Beetlejuice 2. So my initial thoughts coming out of the feature are, if you enjoyed the first Beetlejuice, I think you're really gonna enjoy this movie. A lot of elements on the previous movie that are definitely brought back here. Things that I really liked was the chemistry between all the characters. Michael Keaton, you definitely see a lot more of him, which I'm really, really happy about. I also really liked the songs, the soundtrack that they put in here. That's some really catchy songs, and there's this one scene with one specific song that really had me cracking up. It was really funny. It involved Beetlejuice. I really liked the performances. Jenna Ortega was great. Winona Ryder was great. Michael Keaton was awesome for sure. We got to see Monica Bellucci, and she's not in the movie a lot. And she wasn't used very often. She was just kind of a device that was just kind of in the background, her character. And then there's also Willem Dafoe, who was kind of in the same boat as Monica Bellucci, where he was just kind of in the background, like he didn't really have much to do. Now, I think it was Justin Theroux was the other person in there, and I felt like he was in a completely different movie. I don't know what he was doing, but there was a lot of dialogue, especially from him. This entire movie had way too much dialogue, and he was the worst culprit. Like, he was like the number one. He just talk too much. And I feel like that was kind of detrimental to the movie, and that's why I thought it could have been shorter, because there was just too much dialogue and too many things going on. And there's also a twist that happens about halfway through the movie that you're not expecting. That caught me by surprise for sure. But I don't know if it was like earned, but it kind of also didn't matter. The movie is way too long. The exposition takes like an hour before what we actually want to happen in the story happens, and then the rest of the movie goes on. But yeah, it's way too long. If they could have shaved it down to like 15 minutes shorter, I think it would have flowed a lot better. There's also too much going on. I think they overcorrected on what my issue was in the first movie, was that there was like no plot. It was just all kind of a mess. Here, it's definitely a better made movie for sure, but there's too much going on. There's too many characters and there's too many stories. It got a little bit convoluted at times. Now, did I enjoy it? Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot more than the first one, but would I go out and see it again? I don't think so. But if you enjoyed the first Beetlejuice, you're definitely gonna love this. If I was to rate this movie, I would give it a solid C, maybe a C+. Final thoughts are that it was just too long, too convoluted, too many characters, not enough character depth, but I enjoyed it a lot more than the first one. But if you're just wanting to go see a movie, would I recommend it? Yeah, sure, why not? But, you know, it's okay. Anyways, that'll do it for the post-movie reaction for Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. Thank you so much for tuning in once again, and like, subscribe, comment to the videos. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.